the screen meanwhile. Otherwise, you will think what I'm doing. I forgot to commit the changes. Today I remember and I have committed the changes. All the changes. Okay. Meanwhile, whatever question you have, you can post it. I'm just preparing something for you. Don't worry, I'm not speaking. Okay, I'm just preparing something for you so that you can build your project. Actually, I'm trying to build one project for you, but somehow the jar is not good. Jar is getting confused what to do and what to not to do. So that reason only. First, this one done. You just select. So action is insert. So it would have come here. So insert user. Okay. So this is insert user. I thought to give you one project. That's all. Let me see what is. There is some problem. It is everything is correct, but somehow it is not running correctly. That's the thing I am debugging it. But don't worry. Meanwhile, whatever the project you have, right? You can keep it. I will explain you your project. Okay. Service registry error is fine. Request response. Init it is going. Okay, then request response, then insert it is hitting. Then it is going to the insert user code, which means insert user, it is going. Here it is coming. Now what is the problem with this guy? Tick, 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 tick. Name. Let me open the chat. I'm not seeing your chat anyway. 1 second. Sir, how to give two different submit within one page to redirect to two different servlet? Hmm, two different submit button. I don't see anywhere. But if you want, you can do it. There's nothing to that. It's just that okay when you are doing the submit button. I mean, okay, I will tell you. Wait. I'm just debugging one thing. Just give me a moment, okay? Something is going very wrong. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 only, right? Name, email, country, 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 country. Name, email, country. Okay. Now this guy should be fine. Let me try. Okay. Let me go here. Come back. Now let me check. See name, email, country. Good. So now we are good here. I'm getting the data. So problem must be here. Save user. This guy giving the problem. I am in save user. What is DAO? Okay. Take a done. Done. Now try if issue will come. It will come here only, right? I am in save user DO. Try. I am in save user DO. CATCH catch. We'll cut this one. I'll print it here only. Now let me try. It should work. I am in save user DO. Fine. I am in save. I came here. Then I'm going here. Wait. It will not happen. Then I will do it for you later. Meanwhile, you can also learn how I'm debugging. Hibernate util get session factory right from here to here. So I came here. Now I'm just copying. One. I came here perfectly. The problem must be here. To error. Let me try one more time. Okay. I will see your chat. What is the okay? You can keep pinging your question. Okay, you can keep pinging your question. I will take your question. Don't worry. You just keep pinging. I just want to complete something. You can keep pinging your question. Whatever I have explained, at least that to you ask. So what happened? I am in save user DAO. Okay. So I came here. I am in save user DAO. Then what happened? Hibernate util did not get called, right? Now question is that why Hibernate is not getting called. Let me delete this all. Okay. Wait. You guys keep pinging a question. Hibernate. Hibernate. Where is Hibernate? JDBC. F5. Hibernate. Problem with that guy is import only. Error gone or not. Service registry. This guy is the problem. Did this one only. org Hibernate boot registry. Service registry. Right. Okay, here it did not come right. That's what I told you, no? Can you please give me the project? I don't have access of your project, so you can ping your project. I have one thing to explain. Just keep with your project ready. I will ask you, okay? So you can give me the project. I will explain you what are the things you need to do, okay? So before that, I want to create one project for you, but somehow this guy is disturbing me. So if this attempt did not happen, then I will tell you what to do. Right click, run as there is no problem with the code. The problem with the compatibility of jar. I told you that this no one is using because of that. Okay, jar is not getting compatible. That is the big problem of the servlet and JSP. That is Spring Boot resolve this one. You see this guy. Service registry. Service registry. Why service registry? somewhere. Okay, fine. We'll discuss. So, shall I take your question meanwhile? I will take your question only. This is fine, right? So, why filter is not that much. Thanks to how to give two submit buttons in one web page. So for that reason, you tell me any example of the submit button. Have you remember any of the submit button? Customer, display, insert. No. You tell me any. I have created many submit button. You tell me any of the example where I have used submit button. So otherwise I need to search entire program. Hello.jsp, there is submit button. No. So whenever the submit button will be there, no, the things what I'm trying to tell you, wherever the submit button will be there, there you have the form action, right? I think here it should be. Okay. You see, right? Submit button, right? So in submit button, I am telling go to the service.jsp. Okay. And what it will do now, service.jsp it will go. Then from here, I mean, whatever the things it will do, from request it will get the branch name, it will print for you this and that, right? So you can create here another submit button and tell them go to the different JSP. And from this JSP write the different servlet. And the same servlet you need to register into the web.xml because you are writing two servlet, right? So okay, here by default, if you want, you can register here both the servlet. That's all. But that is not anyway going to happen. Two submit button you will not see in one page. Okay, but two different page you can have submit button. That is fair. What is the last date of that is your no? You should know before. Um, Submit date of birth another form from you can do it. You can do it, and you can use two different form. No problem. You can use it. You can use it. I told you that the action button is there, right? The action you need to change. How to ensure that if I will give you null value that must not be saved in from our form. Must not be saved in our form. You are not saving any data into any form, right? Might be what you are asking. That is your. Okay, I will tell you it. Tell me any code where Java is there. This is right. So what you are supposed to, what you are telling is that in request you are sending first name as a null, right? So that's what it is. Your first name is the null. Might be your last name, whatever you might be doing the null. So what you can do here, this code is yours. You are just printing, and then here you can write one if condition saying that okay, email ID is not equal to null. If email ID is not null, then only you are going to give the response. Okay, so this you just cut it, paste it here. So now you can say here, now because this if condition will go if email ID is not null, or or what, first name is not equal to null, or what, last name is not equal to null. First name, last name, email, password. Okay. So if not null, then give me the response. Else you tell them what you are going to tell. Just tell them, just copy paste, say that, just delete this code. Okay. Here you say H1, you say ERROR error. A form cannot be submitted as what? Email or that is your validation. You can do it. Nothing. Email or first name or last name is null. Good. That's all. You are sending this response. That's all. Clear or not clear? Let me run this code. This is your core Java. That's all. You can do servers. This is the client side validation. So see, nothing is there, right? 7.3 won't run. And I think this is your what? This is your homework. I forgot. You should have told me, right? 7.3 won't work. You know, should I run or explain or what? Okay, let me run only. Otherwise, you will say I haven't learned. Just do the same copy paste. You want me to finish the homework, or you have finished? What are you telling? You want me to finish? I finished. Then good. 7.2 will run. Meanwhile, just copy paste your project now. Why I am able to save the response? Okay. Might be you are not sending null. Null is not sending. So what you are actually sending is this is all string, right? So I think you are sending this one. This one. This is also empty object, right? I'm not sure, but the host want to do some announcement. Will she did or not? Because I have not heard her announcement. You guys hear? Oh no. Oh, then might be something else eventually. In that way, you can try. Okay, that's how. Don't know. That's all. You can do. I think why this is not happening. You can try. No, I don't know. Just ignore it. I'm doing the control Z. You can this is in any of course or not related to things. And do the control Z. You try yourself, okay? It will work. Don't worry. Who is going to teach us this spring? Don't know. Okay. Now I'm taking some questions. Guys, please keep asking the questions. You got this one, I got how to ensure filter. I have already explained. You, yeah, something you do email. I correct. Good. You want me to do or you will do? You do. This is good. I mean, that's I just forget. I don't know why. Because my last for example was not running, so my mind is there only. You try this one is equal to not null. Okay. And sometimes what will happen? Also you try null also. I don't know variable name, but whatever. Email ID does not equal to null. You write this one also because possibility that here I can type null, right? This is also null, so you can just validate this one also. That's good. Thank you. Thanks for making me remember. Any more question? You will get, I guess, different trainer. Any question, guys, before I start? Meanwhile, have you tried running the example or not? I have already checked in all the changes here. Which one? Servlet, right? Today I don't have much thing to explain. That's why I'm telling. This is it. Okay. Meanwhile, you ask your project. I will explain the project only. Ask your project. No, I will explain. How to get SQL. That is the example I was trying to. I have this user management, right? This is the same example. There is some issue. If it got fixed, fine. Otherwise, I will explain you entire code and I will fix the issue. And the issue is not to the code respective. Issue is related to the jar. I told you, right? Servlet is very difficult to find the compatible jar. Okay, that is the reason Spring Boot came. I will explain you. And your question is already in my to-do list. Okay, this I will explain you. Can you guys please give me the please share better for the see the problem with Garver. See, I will tell you the fact is that the very big problem with garbage collector is Java is automatically taking care of the garbage collector GC, right? So we generally we don't whenever your code when we don't handle the GC in our code, okay? But what will happen is now if you use Java 1.8 definitely not. But sometimes when you will Java 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 till that right, that times people are writing manually Java code in order to do the garbage collectors. Okay, so that is what will happen is so that is very high-fi when your code is really difficult, really old code and really complicated. That times people are writing the manual Java collector. Other than by default Java collector is taken care because nowadays whatever the see if you are running in JSP servlet era, right? Then probably you must be seeing the code where garbage collector you need to handle default. But now if you work in Spring Boot microservices latest technology, right? Because all the frameworks build on top of that, they will do the garbage collector by default only. Garbage collector is also, I think, three types of garbage collectors. So, garbage collectors. There are three types of garbage collectors. So now what will happen is, I will tell you one thing. Do one thing. GARBAG garbage COEECTO garbage collector. Uh, INHANCM enhancement in Java 8. Okay, so Java 8 also what they did, they a little bit they enhance the garbage collector, so developer don't have to manually go through that. Okay, so if you go through some of the things, right, you will understand that what is the Java, what the Java collector in this I will show you here. Mhm. How see auto that I don't want. I want you to. There is some enhancement happen in Java 8 in order to do the. See, latestly up to Java 7, there was a permanent generation, okay, which contain metadata required by the JVM method used in. It was removed in Java 8. So what was happening? Java tilde 7, there still there is some memory is getting allocated, but in Java 8 they removed that one. So then that Java 8 is also becomes more popular. So you don't have to do manually. Java is automatically taking where very few 1 or 2% chances that you need to write your own Java collector. So these are all things. These are all. This is the VM argument. If you are running into the this can't be possible in local. But if you are running your code into the VDI, right there, if you in VM argument Eclipse. So you must be seeing some VM argument. We need to keep it here. Okay, VM argument. So if you see, by default it is checked here, but from the company perspective you need to pass this argument and you need to allocate the memory for that. This will happen when you want some code to be used that much memory only, customize run. Okay, here now Eclipse or Java is using their own default memory, but whenever you want to restrict them to use that much only, so that time you will use GC. Okay, so hope I have given you little bit idea. Go through some of the good page. You will got to know little bit detail. But I'm not sure about you because you asked this question, which will little bit fascinating me to understand you know better. So if you are initial state, don't read these are all. Or if you are in pro state, then probably you go for that. Otherwise, it will give you little bit confusion. That's all. Taking one more questions. Can we have multiple web.xml? Web.xml is only one. Okay. But web.xml will be only one. Okay, only one. But your customer dot employee dot hbm dot xml will be more than that's. I think I have given already example for more than one, right? But web.xml will be one because what will happen is web.xml is not your file. Okay, web.xml is the Tomcat file. Okay, if you write multiple web.xml, how Tomcat will got to know which web.xml they use? But I am not sure. But mm, What you can do, there is a one parent web.xml. Inside you can give the another web dot, but no, web.xml can be only one. Okay, only one. I've never seen two web.xml. Okay, but can it will happen? Okay. Any more questions? Guys, I have only one thing to explain. I'm having 30 servlet and web.xml file is too long. Oh, what is the problem if your web.xml is getting long? There's no problem, right? Mm, 1 second. Because web.xml, there's a one possibility. That's why I'm trying to search. Can we have more than one web.xml? There is only one possibility that all the child web.xml you registered into the web.xml. That's all possibility. But I'm not sure that concept is still there or it gone. Can we have more than one web.xml in project? I have seen web.xml have 700 or 800 lines of code. So can I have single application with more than one? See, only one website. These are all. You at the end you will have only one web.xml, but they are telling you to register it. That's what I was thinking. Only one web.xml. No way to have two. You can have multiple XML that you can register, which is fine, but web.xml should be only one. Any more questions? Meanwhile, okay, please share better connection pool. Please share better handling of the database connection. Database connection pool. Okay. So, no, I'm not dull. Today I'm in mood to explain you all because I have very less thing to tell today. Okay. I am not dull. Connection pool. Connection pool. The problem is how should I explain you? Actually, in connection pool there is nothing, but there is more also. Okay. Now why I'm contradicting? So connection pool in database is so this kinds of code you have seen, right? I mean, I'm just creating the connection. Just forget all those lines, right? So technically, what I'm doing is I'm just creating the session factory connection. At the end, I'm creating the connections, right? But what will happen? This is your one project. This is your one project. Like that, if you see this, all those projects, all those is the if you are working to the organization, right? Now this is your project, okay? But in organization, this becomes module. These are all the module. So combination of all this module, more than one project, more than one module becomes your project. So which means that in one project there should be a multiple module, and for each module there is a different project. Okay. Now, possibility that each project having a code to create the connection. Right? There is possibility, right? Each project have possibility to create the connection, and that connection should be created. Now, what will happen is what will happen? I just logged in into the Simply Learn website, right? I just log in into the Simply Learn website. Now, what will happen? This website is getting accessed by the more people. more than 1K, more than 2K, 3K, right? So everyone is hitting. So at the end, every user is creating one connection. There's very less possibility, but just think that every user is trying to hit the database, and in order to hit the database, every user is creating the connections, right? So assume that 1000 connection is getting created. Okay. So the possibility that 10,000 connection is also will get created, right? So, so in our application, there is a configuration that where we need to decide that many connection pool will getting created. So that is XML configuration. So something like connection pool, and the configuration is here. You have to say then XML exact tag. I don't remember. I will tell you mean and the max. So you need to provide the parameters here. Here's some value like mean I can create 100, max I can create 1000. Okay. So this is the parameter that you can handle into your project. Okay. So when you are creating the connection pool in your connection pool.xml, I will show you little more detail on that. Connection pool in Hibernate. Config. This is the XML application.properties has this C3P0. This is the one of the release. Oh, wait. So this one, you see, this one. You're telling mean and max that much, and the timeout will happen automatically in 300 millisecond, I guess. So this is the connection. But what will happen? This now, if this you see in Hibernate, right? I will show you in Spring Boot. They have given you the application.properties file. I will show you. And they have a application.properties file. There only you need to define not this, not this. Here somewhere. Max weight, max active idle, initial size. Data. This is the data source. Connection pool. That this is creating. Oh, I don't want this one. Oh, this is using the Java. You can keep asking the question, no? Let me see if here I can get it. Everyone is doing same copy paste. See, that guy is also the same. This is the data source they are creating. Inside the data source, you have the connection pool also. But Spring Boot did very well in order to these are connection pool and all those things. There is one property C3P0. Everyone is doing the copy paste only. To see anything. This one JDBC pool. Hibernate is internally using the JDBC pool only, but everyone is using the same. But I don't know which version of Steam. There is something called mean and max here. Data source dot mean and max. There you need to define it, and automatically it will take care. One second. Mean max. You see here. This one I was looking. You see this one. C3P mean pool, max pool. This one. This is how connection is getting. This one is the latest one. Okay, any questions? Any more questions? Okay, otherwise I will explain you one thing. Okay, I will explain you one project also. Don't worry. So JSTL. So JSTL is also one kinds of library given by the JSP. Okay, JSTL is also work as your you know import statement. What you have import in Java, right? The same import you will have the in JSTL also. Using this import in Java, just assume that suppose that you are importing that java.collection.util, right? So all the array list, linked list, has map, all things will automatically come into your code, right? Same way, the one library is also there for JSP is called JSTL. Okay, Java server something. Okay, just ignore that full form. Okay, JSTL library. The use of JSTL library is to give you the predefined function. Okay, predefined function. So technically, for to do that, first of all, I just really struggle to get the exact jar because we are using latest one, right? So first of all, you need to add the two jars. Okay, one is servlet API. So anyway, we used to add, right? Whenever we are using servlet, which means that we are using the servlet API and which is available inside the Tomcat, right? Apart from that, for the JSTL, you need to add this library, jakarta.servlet.jsp and jakarta.servlet.jstl, API and JSTL. So these two jar you need to add. I have already kept this jar into the lib folder. Now lib folder also you have in web-inf. Okay, both the lib folder are same. I have kept it here, so you should know. And this lib folder I have created manually. I can delete it. Okay. So this is the lib folder, I have kept it. Okay, and from here I have given the reference. So once you will done, then this will not give you the error. So this is the import. Okay. Now what this exact line means? What this exact line means? Technically, for this JSTL, this tag lib, this is the URI, not URL. This is the URI, and for this URI, okay, I want to use this URI everywhere. Okay. So suppose that if I will using here C out. Okay. So technically, what do you mean by if I am copying this one? Let me explain you this one. Not visible, right? Okay. So I'm doing copy paste here, and I'm just copying here. Okay. So technically, what I'm trying to do here. So for this library, if you see, right, this library, I have created one prefix called C. C anything, A, B, C, anything you can create, right? You can create M and K, anything. So generally, standard people are creating the C only. Okay, you can use anything. Now, what will happen with the reference of C? Assume that C is the object of this URI. Okay, so C dot out. Out is the variable, and this is the EL expression we already know. Okay, so to access this URI, we have to create this object, and with this object, whatever the object methods are there inside that, that we will call it. So this is the call prefix. Okay. If so, what will happen technically? If I am not interested to create the prefix, right? Then how it will looks like? Uh, no, copy and paste, and then I will copy here, and I will replace this C. Okay. So this will looks like, so everywhere if you write this multiple times, this doesn't looks good, right? So for that we use aliases. So aliases is this C only, but both are correct only. This one and this one both are correct. Only differences is that here for this one I have used the C, and this C I have defined it here. So that is the meaning of this first line. Is there any question on line number 1? Please tell. Only line number 1. Guys, please respond me back. Okay. So this one is clear, right? So for this URI, I have created this prefix. Now, wherever I want to call this URI, I will instead that I will use C only. Okay. So that is the first thing I wanted to tell. Okay. Now I will explain you more on that. So now we'll coming to the Java class, simple Java class. So I have the account class. It is the simple class, setter getter, as well as I have the addresses class. Okay. I have the customer class. Okay. Now I have created the servlet. Okay. Now we will discuss on the main on servlet only. All those classes are same servlet. So before going to the servlet, we will go to the web.xml. Okay. Here is the web.xml. In that web.xml, I am saying the welcome file is the tester.jsp, and this is the servlet. Servlet name is that com.simplylearn.servlet test servlet. So that is the name of this servlet, com.simplylearn.servlet. So I am telling go to this servlet with this URL mapping. Okay. Now I came here. Now we are understanding the servlet. Servlet, we are extending the HTTP servlet because this one is the latest one. It has all the filter and everything predefined, right? Init, do get, do init, do destroy, right? Everything. Now here I am only interested to write the service method. Okay. Inside the service method, we know, right? We will accept two parameters, request and response. So whatever the request I am sending through UI, that I will receive through request, and whatever from servlet I will send, that I will send to the response. Now in the request, now I am setting the data. So setting attribute, whenever we set the attribute, we will set into the key and value pair, key and value form. We already know, right? So here I am setting the attribute, this one, and session and CTX. So there are three ways to send the, one is the through request, through session, and through the servlet context. So this example we already know, right? So through request I am sending the email ID, through session I am sending something phone number, and through the servlet context I am sending the date of birth. That's all, right? Now I have created one array list. Inside the array list I have simply loaded some data, 11, 12, something. Okay. And this data, whatever the array list I have loaded the data, this data I am interested to send through the request. So request dot set attribute. I am sending this data. This data store where in AL, right? Array list. So I am sending in array list. Now to send this data, I need to send the key, right? With this key. So I am sending the data through unique key is called AL. Okay, this is the array list. How to send the array list data like that. Now I have created one string array, and a string array I am sending the data as a through session. Here I have sent through request, here I have sent session. You can send through the request also. I am using all those so you can use it. So this array I am sending it here with the unique key called str. Okay. This array list I am sending through the request with the unique key called AL1. Okay. Here I have created the address class object, account class object, and customer class object. So address class data I am setting into the account class, and account class data I am sending into the customer. So technically customer have all the details, means account and address, all the details customers have. Okay. Now this customer data I want to send. So I am sending through the session. For this customer I have created a unique key called CUST. Okay. Same way I have created the array list. array list I have already created here, right? This array list, but this array list I have sent through the request, right? Request. Same array list I am sending through the session. Session dot set attribute, and for this one I am writing the key CS. A key is anything. Okay. So now you must be thinking that why I am setting this key. But before that, there is a last one. We'll understand this one. Now how to send the map object. So map object, just create the map and send through the session and send through the request, right? So all those data I have created the object in order to send through the either requests or session. For this, for each sending, I am creating the unique key. Okay, AL here, AL here, STR here, AL1 here, COST. Okay, so for those all, I am creating the unique key, and that unique key I am telling through the request dispatcher. I am telling go to the show.jsp and find your unique key and set your data. So now I am going to show.jsp. Okay, so I came to the show.jsp here. Okay, now in show.jsp what will happen? I have created the taglib library. Okay, so these are all we know from here to here. This is the table I have created. This done. Now in order to get the data from the EL expression, right? Request scope, session scope, application scope. So this is something like this one here. Request session application, whatever the it is coming into the request session and application, get me back. Okay, so EMPHDOB, so key is EMPHDOB. I am getting here EMPHDOB, so I have received the data here. Okay, now if I will run this code, then you will understand more. Right click, run as run on server. Okay, so I am simply clicking submit here. So if you see here, so this is a string wrapper and date. That's what we understood so far, right? This one, string wrapper and date. Okay, so this we receive the data. And what is the data? Data is the John 1 2 3 4 5 and current date. Now if you go to the here, you see John 1 2 3 current date. So how to get the data from servlet to JSP using request, session and servlet context. This area and this area, is there any questions? Please tell. Only from here to here and from here to here. That's all. Please everyone respond me quickly. Guys, fast. No one is responding. I mean, clear or not clear? No, I didn't understand. Clear or not clear? Clear. Okay. Guys, please all respond. No. Thank you. Now we'll go to the second one, right? Second one, what we did? We have how to fetch the array list data, right? So array list data I am sending through AL. You see, right? AL, and which is the request type. So in request, I am setting the key called AL, and this AL I am sending all the data. Now come to the show.jsp, and might be this one only. You see here. Here, what I am telling from session scope. Oh, here no session. No. 1 second. Something is wrong. I am accessing data through AL, right? And AL is what? AL is this one. This one should give me 11, 12, 13, 14, right? But here, 1 second. AL. It is giving me John RRR simple. And why it is giving John RRR? Where it is the John RRR? This one, right? This is STR. Oh, got it. This one is not getting printed. You see, right? You see how I debug it. Simple query question. Here is the AL, right? In AL, I have set the 11, 11, 22, 33, 44. I am accessing the AL here. Okay, AL here, which is not getting access. If it got access, then it should be printing the 11, 12, 13, 11, 22, 33, right? But it is not. So now we need to work on that. Why it is not getting printed? Now please tell me. Before that, one second. I need to say array list. Not this one. Copy this one. TR, right? TR. TR. And then I will cut it from here. I will paste it here. So this came into the one TR. Then here I'm just copying one TD. Then I'm pasting it here. So this is the 2. This is the array list. Array list. And this one is string array. So here this is the third number. Now I'm saving it. Let me refresh it. What I did. Everything went out of this one. Okay. Something happened. Let's see if I'm able to fix it. It is coming out. But anyway, the output is not correct. So now you please tell me here, this data is not getting printed. Why? This data is not getting printed. Why? You see, this is the AL, right? And here is also AL. But this data is not getting printed. If it got printed, then it should have given the 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Now tell me why it is not getting printed. This is your Java code and this is your JSP. I know the answer, but I want from you. Please tell. Guys, please tell me what is the wrong. Let me ask you the questions. Guys, please tell me what is the wrong here. Why I am not able to access. I am audible or not at least. Are you able to hear me or not? So this is the array list. Yeah, then respond me back. No, this is the array list, okay, and this is the JSP. As simple as it is. I am not able to access the value. Why? What is the wrong? You see here, in this array list, I am sending the data through request, okay? But here, request and key is the AL, right? Here, AL I am sending, but I am accessing through session. How it is possible? Data I am sending through request, I cannot access through session, right? That is the reason it is giving you error. So for request, you need to have the request scope. If I will copy paste it here, and I will save it, and then I will go the here. You can align yourself, right? Alignment will go. You see, right? Data cam. Got it or not? Guys, please respond me back. You got it or not? Okay. That's the reason I was telling you. Okay. So you can array list. Okay. Now, third thing, this is the string array, right? This string array, I am sending data through. Tell me, data through which one? This is the important. That's why I'm asking. This is the string array. I am sending the data through which one? Through session, right? As you see the session object. Key is str. So if I will come here, so I am accessing through session str, and that is the reason it got printed here. John RRR simply learn SAM. Right? This part is clear or not? This part, guys, please respond me. Clear? Not clear? So this is how we can send the string array. You will have multiple types of data types, right? You need to know how to send. Now this is the custom data type. Like, I have created address object, customer object, account object, customer object. Like, you will also have this nested object, right? So now you need to know how to send these kinds of data. But first of all, you need to see where we are sending. I am sending through session. You can send through request, whatever you want, but I am using now session, right? What is the difference between request session and application? Request session and application is the way to send the data. Okay. Request data will visible onto your URL. Session will go through the session here, and application context will go. This is the way. I mean, how to say differences? There's no differences, but it's just the different way to send the data. Differences, if I will give you some English and all those things, you will not get it. But these are all the way to send the data. I'm interested to send the. So, but if you want one example, okay. If you ask, so there is not that much space, but only thing is that request means you can send more data. Okay. Session means less data. Application means these are the scope. So application data will be only visible within application. This data will be visible within the current application only. Now you must be thinking, what do you mean by current application? Current application means now this is my application name, JSTL example. Okay. I want to right? For one project there is a multiple module, right? Assume that there is a one example called lab 7.2. So from 7.2 you are calling the JSTL example. Okay. So if you call from 7.2, all the data are visible, but this application data is not visible because application is with respect to the same application. It is something like protected keyword. You remember, right? Scope of protected is what is the within a package only. within a package. So this is the within a application. That is the only things. You got it, right? Please respond here. You got this question, sir? Guys, please tell. Meanwhile, some of them just to get the project that you have to do. Okay, I will explain you. So now I was explaining you. This is the different custom object, right? Address, customer, account. So how to send this data to the UI? So now I'm sending through the session, and the key is the cust, CUST, right? You come here. We'll see where is the cust. Here is the cust. This one. So cust dot cid. This is the cust object, right? So here I am sending through the session. So session, you see session scope dot cust dot cname. Cname, email, phone, account. These are all is your Java class name. Because if you come here address, you see street, city. Now if you same, the case should be same. Now you write where is the street, city. Cust inside the account you have the address, inside the address you have street, right? So you need to give the full qualified name. So address class is here. Now what you are thinking? Okay, let me explain you a little bit here. Java class. So Java class, what you must be thinking? See, inside the customer you have the account, right? And inside the account, no, 1 second. Account is this one. Account class has address, and account customer class has. Okay, wait. I will delete from here. So what is? No, circulate, right? What technically here I am doing is customer has account detail, account has address detail. So customer has account detail and account has address detail, right? So the same way, if you see here, custom account has address detail, account has address detail. That's all. Account directly I can access. Address, to access the address you need to go to the account. Account you can direct address, and phone and all those things you can directly access. So this is how you can access the custom object. CNAME, email, phone will be your CNAME. No, not here. CNAME, email, phone. So customer is your parent object as per this servlet. Where is the servlet? This servlet address. So this is how you can access. This is all way to access. Okay. Is there any doubt here? I will explain you if you have any doubt here. Guys, please tell me if you have any doubt here. Why you are silent today? I'm little bit not feeling well, but doesn't mean that you are silent. Guys, please respond me. That clear or not clear? Okay, thank you. So this is all about the custom object. Now there is one more object, servlet, right? So array list. So what I am doing in array list, I am sending the data which is the customer type. That data I am sending through session, and the key is CS. Now come to the here. Find the CS. What is the CS? CS. Here it is CS. CS. So same way, just the session.cs for each loop, and these are all td. I'm just sending it. That's all. Now, which one is the next? map object how to send. For map object, I'm sending through the session, and for session, code is HM. Now come here, find the HM. HM, here it is HM. See session HM. Map will give you the value into the key and value pair, right? So map key, map value, and this is the key, this is the value. So map key value, this one, you see all the data is coming here. This is the map. This is the map with map. Last one is map with. So I have covered all those details. This is the array list having the map object. You see array list having the map object. So this is the AL2. Now you come here. Now you come here. AL2. Find AL2. Here it is AL2. See, one for each loop and one for each loop, two for each loop, right? We need, because the map array list has the map. So first I'm hitting the array list, and from array list I'm hitting the map. So this is, now if you see the data is here, this one. So this is all 7. This is kinds of data structure, how to get the data structure value into the different data structure, different collection into the GSP. So far, any questions? Guys, please tell. Guys, please tell if you have any questions. I will explain more. This code I will commit the changes. Okay. This was the last one left. Now there is one more thing. I just left in I mean, here everything is clear or not clear? What is this? What is this? This is the things I have explained you, right? You see that? For each loop, see out, see out, see out. This is the thing I explained you, right? This is the entire JSPF. More than that I have explained you. Why you are asking me to small things? More than that I have explained you. This guy is creating some SQL query in JSP. That is not required, not good. But might be is connecting through database. That's the reason she's connecting. That's all. More than that, I have explained you. That is very small one. Only they have created only one, right, list. I have created you list, map, map of map, array list, string array. All those I have explained you. Any questions? Then I will move to the next topic. Okay, before moving, yeah, I will close this Eclipse. Now whatever you Google it out, right? There is no point that I have not explained you. You will understand everything. Just essence. In Hibernate, I think I don't know how I missed it, or I have explained you. I don't know. You need to explain. Did I explain you Hibernate DAO? Guys, please tell me. No, in Hibernate, did I explain you Hibernate DAO? No, right? I don't know how I missed it. Today I remember, so I've created. This is nothing, but I shouldn't be missing, right? So It was in your to-do. It was in my to-do, but I have not gone through that. But anyway, I today I was doing project and I remember that I haven't did. But the thing is that just give me 2 minutes, okay? I'm coming back. Give me 2 minutes. I will be back, okay? I'm back. Voice is breaking. Now it's fine, right? I am back. I was not speaking earlier. So that so before starting this, see DO is nothing. Okay, it's just the way to write the code. This is the design pattern, the simple way. So generally everyone use the DAO. Okay, so how basically DAO work is? So you have one DAO interface. Okay, inside the interface, suppose that you have the add method, right? Add method, update method, delete method, right? So this is the interface. So all the methods are unimplemented, right? Now suppose that I am created something like imply DAO, right? So this is so whenever people will come to understand the project, they will not go to the implementation part. They will simply go to the interface because interface is the abstraction, right? So interface is talking about the what are the functionality this project have. Okay, so by seeing this interface, I can understand that okay. So imply this is the imply DAO. So might be they are adding the imply, they are updating the imply, they are deleting the imply, right? And there might be get all get all. So might be they are doing the get all imply. So this is the interface. Now since I came into the interface, then I must be thinking that so this for this interface there must be a implementation, right? So generally we write implementation. This was the interface. Now this becomes the class because we are implementing. Now what we are implementing? Implements what? Imply DAO. We'll write proper. So this is the interface I have created which has the 4 unimplemented method which is talking about the abstraction. Now I have created the implied DAO which implements the implied DAO, right? Now for all this method I am going to have the what? I am going to have the implementation. Implementation means this bracket, right? So that is the only DAO means. Okay. Now I will just coming to the our code. So here I have created some DAO. Here, wait. One second. We'll do little more packaging so it will good for you to understand. Now so actually just now we'll focus on here. So I have the one customer class. This class is also called entity class, right? Then I have the DAO. So in this DAO, I am telling that it is a customer DAO I have created. Here I am telling that add customer, update customer, delete customer, right? And then here I am telling get customer by ID. So this is the interface. If at all I will look into the any project, first of all I will see the DAO interface. This DAO interface will give me the exact picture saying that okay, this project is doing adding the customer, updating the customer, deleting the customer, and getting customer by the ID. Okay. Now I will move to the next way to understand that how this project is adding the customer, right? So for that, if you control and you have the open implementation, right? Just click it here, you will directly come to the here. Now you see I have created the Hibernate customer DAO, and inside that I am implementing the customer DAO. Customer DAO is the interface. Now all the you see add customer, update, delete, get by ID, all those came, right? Just ignore all those things, all those came, right? So now here what I am doing is, so this is the implementation. Clear? Now this code is you already know. This is the factory method. Okay, the factory is the design pattern which will help you to create the object at only once, for each object only one time. So here I have created the object of the Hibernate DAO. So if you go here, this is the DAO. Now things I want to explain you is that Hibernate template. So this code you already know, right? So basically to save the data, I am doing the session.save. To update the data, session.update. So to delete the data, session.delete. To load the data, session.load, get by ID, right? So these are all code I have written in order to perform the different operations. So this code is for loading the data, get by ID. This is the deleting the object. Someone asked, right, how to load the data, how to get the data, right? Sometimes back. So these are all method we have written our own method, right? Session factory created the object, open session, begin transaction. Only this method is different from others, right? But all those things are same only. And this is the Hibernate util where we have the session factory. That's all. This is the configuration file where we used to have this configuration. This is the customer.hbm, means creating the table and all those things. So now again I will come here. Okay, so add customer. So add customer means this customer TO will object hold the all the data what I am trying to add. Okay, now it will hold. How it will hold? Now go to the add customer. I will give you the one flow. In the add customer, first I am creating the DO factory. Okay, with DO factory I am creating the customer object, right? And then I am loading this data because I want to save this data. So this object I am sending into the add customer, and add customer is this one, this one. So with the CTO I receive the data, right? Get name, get email, get phone, get city, all those data I have received into the CUST, right? Now through the Hibernate template I am doing the save and save, and and how many data is getting saved, I am returning it. That's all. So are you understanding this or not? Code is same. Okay, everything is same. It's just that way of writing code into the more flexible way, more systematic way, more categorized way. Same way for update, I am calling the update object. Okay, for update, this is the method we have written it. So for delete, I am creating this one. So for delete this one, okay. Same way for get customer by ID, load object. This is a get customer by ID. That's all. Code is same, just I have categorized. So whenever you will do your project, you do in that way only. Add, update, delete. Generally, all the project having only 4 main operation. The 4 main operation name is CRUD, right? What is the name? CRUD operation, right? CRUD. All the project are based on the CRUD operation only. So if you will complete one CRUD operation, you are ready to do the project. So this is the code. Anyhow, I will commit it, right? Now what I will ask you to do, you just don't change anything in code. You just change this value, like add value, right? Here change the value and suppose that, uh, one second, I will explain you. I will run this code so that you will got to know, right? This is the MySQL. Came here. Oh my god. Let me run this code. So all the table got deleted. Now right click, run as Java application. You see insert into the customer, which means data got inserted, right? Here it is. Select star from customers. You see data is getting inserted. The data new John at the rate abc.com, this that. Now get the customers. Right click. This all methods would be in one class, but I have made you different class just for understanding. Yeah, I will give the break. Don't worry. It is saying no row with the given identifier customer 2. What trying to do? You have you are trying to get the data with the ID 2, but in your SQL you have the ID 1. So that is the reason it is saying no data available, right? So for that you need to give here 1, right? Now if you run this code, you will get the data. You see, whatever we inserted, we got data. This is the update. I want to update the ID one with the sasi@simple.com, this and that. Now the data is new John, right? If I will run this code, right click run as Java application, update, right? Now update happen. Now simply instead of database, I will just do the get. Right click run as Java application. You will get the sasi. You see? So this is the how you do the project. But before doing the exact project, you just create your own and go through that. So this is the DO was missed into the Hibernate. I will commit these changes. So are you good with that? Guys, please tell me. Is there any problem understanding the DAO? DO is the design pattern, everything is as it is. There is no related to the Hibernate specifically. Guys, please respond me back. At least today you happy, no? Today is the last class, right? Guys, respond me. Dear friends, please respond me back. Today is the last class. After today, I will not see you. I mean, you will not see me, neither I will see you. Today, at least respond and be happy. You can't find me. Are you good, right? Any questions? So this was the last topic missed. So now, should we go for break because I need to explain you the project now. Do you want break? Break, everyone is saying. Okay, if I will ask you one small question. So far, have you enjoyed the second, I mean, this servlet JSP, everything or not? I have explained you everything very neatly, very clean, and very understandable format. Hope this will help you in your life. Next phase, some other will take. Thank you very much. Error handling, I have the next topic. Why sorry? You haven't did anything to me. Error handling I will tell you. Don't worry. Error handling is a small thing. Okay, no problem, no problem. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead. There is nothing important, okay? You go ahead. If you have emergency, you can drop it and then go. Project I am explaining you now only. After this break, I will explain one project. This user management I have created, it is not working as expected. I will change the code. There is no problem with the code, okay? Okay, you back, right? Okay, no problem. Should I explain you project now or after the break? I will have small break, okay? Now. We'll do after break, okay? So people are already in different mode. So I will also. So meanwhile, what I would request you to, whatever the you have to do your project, right? That project content, please keep handy. So I will ask to paste on the chat, okay? And then I will explain you your because I don't have your project, okay? So we'll back at 9:05, right? 9:05 is that much fine. Okay, I'll have a small break and we'll come back. Thanks. Hello everyone, I am back. Guys, please confirm if I'm audible or not. Audible, right? Okay, thank you. So, should I wait for another 2 to 3 minutes? Now I want to, explain you one project. Hope everyone, copy paste the project. Let me explain you meanwhile. There is some jar problem. I have listed out the correct jar. It is not working somehow. Let me try one more time. See if it worked, then we are good. Oh, service registry. Till DAO it is coming. In DAO it is giving the problem. What is that? What you are speaking? GSTL I have added, right? The GSTL API I have added both. No, this is not problem with the JSP. If you have problem with the JSP, I got. You see, right? I am able to come to the user. I am in save user DAO, right? Which means that I will tell you problem. But I know the problem, but this is the big issue when you work in any industry, right? This is the big issue. So, what is happening here is session factory. This is not getting printed, right? This class is not getting instantiated anyway. This class supposed to be instantiated. Why? What is the reason is Now if you see the call here, right? I mean save user DO. Where is the DO? User DO. From here it is coming. You see here it is coming, but here it is not coming, which means that problem is line number 20. Okay. Now if you go to the line number 20, simple. Sorry. If you go to the line number 20, there is only one method, get session factory, right? Get session factory. In this class is not getting instantiated. Why? Because of this one. This you see, right? Hibernate boot registry. Because of this guy, this service is not getting configured. Now there is a two import. Let me try Hibernate Java X. Let me try if it works or not. Definitely that is not going to work because that is the wrong class. You see, that is wrong class. So here that is problem with the Hibernate jar and the servlet jar. It is not compatible. So one second, we'll do one thing. I told you, right, what was the problem, why we are using Spring Boot. Uh, many people have received this error, but what this guy is telling. This is the Maven project. I have added the class path. Control Alt T near Eclipse. The class name says if you get the class, then track the jar file it resides. Also make note of the version. There is a jar should be in web-inf lib folder. Okay, one second. Web-inf lib folder. Here is the lib folder, right? Okay, let me do one last try. Let me try. Properties. I will go here. I'll just Control A, right click, can't copy. Copy. Otherwise, I will explain you. Then paste. Then I will come where will come reference library. From here to here, I will remove the path. Okay. And there's one. This I will remove this one also. Remove from build path. Okay. Now this I'm not adding. We'll add this one. Build path. Add to build path. Now this should work. What I will do, I will create one or two project for you. I will explain you this project now. Okay. Apart from that, I will create one or two project and I will commit it. Okay. So keep eye on the Git. Okay. I will commit it and then that you can refer in order to create your project. Anyway, I will explain you the project that we supposed to do. But in future also, if you want to refer it, right, you can refer it. I will create 2 to 3 project for you. Now you are happy, right? I will create 2 to 3 project for you. You can use it. Come on, this time should go. Prop. Oh, tag lists. Tag lists I have added, I guess. Tag list I have added now. Okay, this one should be removed from build path. Wait. Let me check the reference library. Something wrong. Servlet API.jar is here. This is the Tomcat. Jakarta JSTL I have added. What is this? JSTL core. Failed to load or instantiate tile library. JSTL core. Now this error came. Okay, something going good, I think then. Okay, then don't worry. I will add this one also. Let us see what will happen. Cannot be cast to the Jakarta tag library. Unnamed module to load the. Okay, so this guy is telling that will do one thing. Jakarta, I will remove it from the this one. Remove from build path. Now let us see. Refresh. Run on server. Server stopped or not? Server is running only. Move it. Right click and clean it. The code, whatever I will write, that is totally understandable for me. So don't worry. So I have already explained you all the ways. Just that I will combine all the things into the one place. Good. So you see, right, what is the how much is difficulty? That's the reason people are not liking these are all things. Tuk, tuk, tuk. I will do one thing. I will remove the servlet then from here. Remove from here. Now let me see. Now it won't work. Definitely it won't work because I am using Tomcat latest version with the Java 8. Why should it work with the old one? Good one. I know this is supposed to not work. Now whatever the page we are seeing, at least that also gone. So we'll do one thing. We'll go to the src folder main. Okay, first we'll go to the reference library. From here to here, I will remove from build path. Okay, and then I will come to this leaf folder. Leaf folder should be anywhere. That doesn't make any sense. So I will delete all those files apart from Jakarta. Jakarta was the latest one. That is agent is making a problem. Okay, done. I have deleted now. Refresh it. I will add this jar build path, and then I have the jar into the leaf folder. From here to here, I will add to the build path. Now what is the problem here? Oh my god, so many problems. Why? Unnecessary problem. Simply it is throwing the error. Okay, at least this error is fine. I can fix it. Oh, now what happened? Init request response created. Now it is not going to DAO anyway. User DAO. Now this guy is giving the problem. I don't know why. Just now it was showing everything is fine. Wait, let me remove this import. Oh, session. Which session? org.hibernate, right? One second, I got to know what is the issue now. I've added two servlet Hibernate. Hibernate jar, which I have added one newly. Hibernate 3 I have added, right? I will remove this from build path. Now it should give me the. Meanwhile, which Hibernate we are using here? JDBC, you know Hibernate code from where it starts. Day 5 will be Hibernate. SRC mapping, customer HBM. Let me see here. org.hibernate, right? One second, something. Session. org.hibernate. Okay, now error gone. Necessary viewing attention. Now let me connect now. Okay, wait. Let me delete the file from here. You see, right? Difficulty. That's the reason people are not using these are all things because of this jar problem only. When you learn Spring Boot, you will got to know how easy you. Let me clear the log. Click on submit. Okay, fine. Service registry issue, I know. I mean service TAO Jakarta. This guy is giving me the problem. I will do one last try, okay? Give me one last try, I will do. I know something is happening here. I will remove this both Hibernate first. Wait, one last try, I will do. Might be this is Hibernate is not good. Now if you see any Hibernate here, no Hibernate, right? Now, so far, okay, 1 second. Let me get the Hibernate jar first. Tick, 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 tick. Leave folder. Let me see the Hibernate jar. Hibernate, are you able to see? Hibernate 3, right? Let me only add Hibernate 3 to see if it works or not. Error gone or not gone? Okay, fine. Service registry. Okay. In Hibernate 3. 3 jar. This service registry is not working actually. Otherwise I would have done. Now there is no option. Hibernate, where is the Hibernate? Hibernate 3. I will remove from build path. And then I will add the Hibernate common and core. Then this error will go. Okay, I am explaining you the project. Okay, this project is not running because of jar compatibility issue. You saw right how I'm changing the jars. So, but I will explain you the entire project. Offline, I will fix the jar issue. Okay, then I will commit these changes, and you can get it from there. Very good. Okay. So, okay. Now I have, okay, so before that, so this, you know, project, a small project is trying to help you to, like, you can add the user, and whatever you add, you can click on list all the users. So all the list, all the users, whatever you have added, it will got listed out here. Okay. So this is the table. This is the TD, TR, TD, TR, TD, and this is the save button. Okay, and it will save into your database. So here I have used another method to save the database. First of all, I will come to the web.xml. Okay, web.xml is as simple as it is. It has the servlet detail and URL pattern, and this is the welcome page. Okay, web.xml is clear. Now coming to the user form. Okay, user form means whatever you are seeing here. In the user form, it has the add new user hyperlink. Okay, and then for that, to add the user, this is the update. Tick, tick, tick. And from here to here. Okay, you see, right, this one is to update, this one is to insert the user. Update the user and insert the user. And this is the C tag library. Here you see, right, this tag library. So this guy will here list out the library here. If user is not equal to null, then only you can save it. Right? Someone asked, right, how to check the null. So I have told you through the Java, and this is through your UI. So this is the client side validation, as well as you can do the server side validation also. Okay, these are all is the email. These are all actually getting. This is not correct things. So here I have created all the user. Okay, so these are all the user, but not now. This is the not a good way to explain you. I will explain you here first. So this is your DO. Here the same thing. We know now DO factory, right? In the DO factory, this is all code to create the connection. As simple as it is. Simple. Now I will explain you the model class. Model class is your entity class, right? This is your entity. So this is your entity class. Same setter getter. This is the entity class. Table name is the instructor, and the ID will be generated as identity. You can create the increment also, whatever. And now I use identity. You just do dot, you see, auto increment sequence identity, whatever you wanted to use, you use. Okay, and this is the column name string, email, country. Okay, so this table, instructor table, will got created, which has the ID, name, email, and country as a column. Okay, now into the util package. This one is the little bit important. I have told you, right, we can configure the configuration file, right? Now the since we know how to configure the all the database detail into the configuration, there is no problem with that. Here I was trying to tell you there is also another way that you can configure the same thing in the Java file also. Okay, so for that we have created the configuration object. Okay, and then so inside the configuration, this is only giving me the problem. If I will do that one, it should work, but I want to do through the Java. That is the problem. That's the reason I am getting this problem. Okay. So here I am creating the configuration object. You see, right? Driver, URL, username, password, dilate property, show SQL, current session, as we will do. The create drop, you remember, right? Is there any problem understanding this session? This is the same as your XML. This everyone understood, right? This code, please tell me, no? This is the same code. I have just, instead of XML, I have used the Java. Guys, please respond me back. If it doesn't work, then I will change to the XML only. Hello, yes, no, maybe. Guys, please tell this code is the same as the XML. I am just trying to configure through the Java. That's all. Everything is the same. Okay. Because of this code only I am getting error. Okay. Otherwise, through XML I can do it. Okay. And then this is the service registry, which means that I am registering my service. That's all. These are always the configuration. So at the end, I am creating the session factory. That is the simple thing. Okay. At the end, I am creating the session factory. Now, what I have changed here? Okay. So this is I have created the Hibernate configuration, and now this is the servlet. This is the servlet. Also, we know I have creating the HTTP servlet, which has all the methods. Okay. I am telling that what are the request will come, please accept. So this backslash means what are the request will come, please accept. URL pattern means you remember, right? Start.simplylearn.com, right? So here I am giving what are the URL pattern will come, you just accept it. So URL pattern will come from where? It will come from web.xml. So where is the web.xml? Web enough. So where is the URL pattern? You see, I am giving slash. So whatever the URL pattern will come, we'll do. Otherwise, earlier what we used to give something dot simply learn, right? So now I'm giving slash means anything. Okay. So now I'm able to hit this servlet. Okay. In this servlet, I have the lifecycle method called init. Init method will you know right? Init method will always execute. Okay. So since this method is always getting executed, so at the while loading the servlet, I am creating the user DAO class object. User DAO is our what connection. I mean where our connection is there, right? Begin transaction session this. So at the time of loading only, I am creating the connections. Okay. Now since I did the connection, so now I am doing the do get do post. You remember, right? So do post, I am not doing anything. Whatever the request I am getting is request and response. From here I am again calling the do get. So do get is the your actual method. So here what I am telling is, so request this action means, okay, I will show you something. Let me see if it printed on. You see, right? This is the insert. So because here in the web browser, I am clicking on save button. Okay, wait, I will show you. Clear. Here I am clicking the save button. Are you able to see the URL? This one slash insert, right? So from here I am trying. So whenever I am clicking on the save button, technically I am clicking this URL, right? So which means that terminated. Why terminated? I stop. Oh, set. Okay, wait. Let me run this code. So I will clean this one. Okay. Now I'm clicking on save button. Okay. You see here what is happening here. So you see right slash insert, right? Which means that whatever here I am printing action request dot get servlet path. Whatever the path I am sending, if request or servlet path equal to new, then do this action. If it is insert, then do this action. If it is the delete user, then do this action. Edit user, this, update user, this. So technically I am doing the CRUD operation through the UI. Okay. Like add, update, delete, all those things. Okay. You can add here UI. So add new means new form, insert means add, delete, edit, update, all those things, right? If nothing, then list user, list out all the users. So technically now what I am doing, if I am clicking submit, I am hitting the insert, right? So now the call will go into the insert. Where is the insert? This one. Insert user, if you click, it is inserting the data. How to insert the data? Same, through request I got the email, name, email and country, right? You see, right? Name, email and country. I received name, email and country. And then name, email and country, and just I'm creating the user object and then user DAO dot save user. You remember, right? Data save. And then once save is done, I'm sending to the list. List send redirect means list. Okay. Same way, this is update user, update dot user, and this is the delete. Add, update, and delete. So I have implemented. You can add more functionality here. Okay, but if you go to the any, suppose if you want to go to the save, so this is your save user. Okay. Same way you have here update user. Same way you have here delete user. Same you have the get user. Same, there is no session dot get. I have explained you, right? DAO, right? Session dot get. So all are there here. Okay. So this is the way you can do. Now we are done with the servlet. Now we come to the JSP. JSP, this error page, you ask, right, error handling, right? So this is the error handling. Simply exception dot get message. What are the error coming? We want to show to the user also. So exception dot get message. That's all. So this is the error. How to show the error into the JSP. User form means whatever data you are inserting it. Okay. And user list form means whatever the data you are displaying it. All those are EL expression. You see, right? For each, out, all those are EL expression only. Now tell me, is there anything? Have you understood this one? Guys, please tell me, have you understood this project? This project is not running perfectly because of the jar issue. I will fix that jar issue and I will commit. This is the user management. Apart from that, I will explain. I will commit 2 to 3 projects, and everything you will understand by seeing the code only. You will understand because I will not. Whatever the things we have, I have covered entire thing. So by seeing the code, you will understood correctly what I am doing. Okay. So whenever you will do the project, right? So first, before doing the actual project, suppose that here I have created name, email, country, right? You can add here one more column saying that last name. Okay, and that last name you need to add till database. So like that, if you will do, you will get the confidence. Okay, immediately you cannot build entire project. So to do the entire project, you need to understand very slowly. I have added name, email, country, right? You can add city, and then from city you can see how the database is getting saved. If database is getting saved with your city value, then you are good. Okay, so you try to modify my existing project and try to add some more field. Then only you will got to know actually how the code is working. You got it, right? Don't immediately try to build this user and that, then you will get confused. You probably first attempt you can't be able to do. So to just know, to avoid these things, you need to add first this one, then add one more table. Like that, you just scale it up. Then you will able to understand how exactly working. Because everything I have explained, I have now just combining. More than this is a small page, right? You remember, right? 7.3, I have created very big page where I have added so many data, right? Like that, you can also try. So any questions here? Yes, no, maybe. Please everyone respond. So what I am requesting you to, if I mean whatever the project I will commit it, right? You just add something into the project, okay? And then you run it, okay? Not directly try to code from scratch. Otherwise, then you will got little bit things that you are not understanding anything, okay? This project I will commit it. I will do some good lookup fill and all those things. So far, are you clear, right? How to do the project? It's just all the code I have written already, just that I am combining. That's all. Now, can you give me your academy? I mean, what are the project you want to submit, right? I will explain you the design, so it is easy for you to do that. Can you ping the on chat your project, please? Can you ping the project on chat? Okay, let me copy it. Wait, I will explain you here only. This is simply for me, rough. Okay. File. Design, and this is the full, right? You have given everything full, right? As a full stack developer, design and develop the backend administrator for that Learner Academy. Okay. Use the GitHub link. Okay, fine. This is the one project you have given complete, right? This is the another project you are giving. Okay, good. Learner Academy is the school that has an online management system. The system kept track of the classes, subject, this and that. Okay. Main thing you're no, it's one project I have done. Okay. Now set up master list of all the subject for all the classes. Set up master list for all the teachers. Set up master list of the subject teacher class. So it is asking you to create the subject subject dot java, teacher dot java, class dot java. Okay. Assign. This I think I have explained you. Guys, tell me this I have explained you in Hibernate, right? I explained you in Hibernate, right? If this is the same thing you wanted to do, this is the same project you wanted to submit. I wanted to know. Okay, do one. Tell me one thing. Mm, this is the such. This is the one project complete, right? Guys, other also respond, please. This is the one project, right? Okay. Now in this project, you they don't so as a full stack developer, design and develop a backend administrator portal. What this guy is telling? There will be option to view a class report which will show all the information about the class. This need UI also. Then only you can show it, right? Then only you can show it. UI means JSTL tag only, right? Same JSP. Yeah, you need to have, okay, so you can do one thing. You can JSP use servlet and then Hibernate and then MySQL. Use this one. Yeah, JSP. Okay. So that is the same thing I'm doing here. If you, I mean, you see, right? Add, update, and delete. At the end, you are doing add, update, and delete, right? So the same things I'm doing also here. Some menu like that you can create it. This I think I have already explained you. I have done the one to many mapping in the project, but getting null value. I'm not sure where I am wrong, but it is not pulling data of map object. It is okay. It is not pulling data of map object from where? From Java class to JSP, right? That's what you are telling. This one from Java to JSP. Java to JSP. This one, please tell this question. Whoever asked, what is the problem here? SQL table. What is SQL table? Please write little bit more. No, please write little bit more. UI is needed. That is sure. That I have given you the answer. I did not understand this one. From how, what is the problem? Today I told you, right, how to fetch the map data, right? JSTL. In JSTL I told you how to fetch the map data, right? From SQL to console I have not done the UI yet. From SQL to console. From SQL to console, okay? One to many. Hmm. Okay, so technically what you are trying to do from okay, from you are fetching the data through SQL. Data is, and the data whatever you are printing into the console, for that you are getting null value. So for that you are telling that the data is not coming, and you have done one to many mapping. Okay, so how can I tell? One to many mapping I have already explained you. Okay, one to many. What is your one to many here? I mean, you tell me you have the teacher class, subject class, and how? I mean, what is your one to many? I mean, in which class? What is the reference? Okay, okay, you have the student class. Inside the student class, you have the reference of which one? Teacher. Teacher dot Java. Okay. No, no, wait, wait. No, no, you tell me only the student class have the teacher class reference, and then the student is there. Might be you have the student or subject class also, right? I am not sure, but since you are telling. Like that, right? You have the reference one to many. You tell me the combination first. Okay, if I'm teacher ID as a foreign key, but it is, don't give me the problem, no. Um, okay. Don't give me. You just tell me your project structure. Day 4, day 5, I have no. You are getting null. So what you do? Okay, suppose just assume that you have the student class. In that student class, you have the teacher and subject class. Okay, might be. Just assume that. Okay. Now what you have done? You do student stu equal to new student. You have created the student object, right? Okay. Now with the help of student object, you need to call teacher object. Get something teacher, teacher object. Okay. Now you call teacher object. This teacher object you save into the teacher class, teacher object. So it is something like that. Okay. Why you are getting null? I'm just giving you the answer of null. Okay. So teacher class teachers. Okay. Now if you do the teachers dot get teacher, might be you have the teacher name and teacher email ID, whatever, teacher email. So you need to face through the teacher object. Okay. So this is the one thing. Now might be you want the student subject, right? Subject is also available into the student, right? So what you have to do, so with the help of a student object, you call the get subject. Okay. That now this object you need to save into your subject class reference, subject class type. So subjects. Okay. Now with the help of subject, this object, you need to call get subject name, something like that. Okay. And then whatever subject ID, get subject ID, something like that. You call it, right? So in a student class, what is the your primary ID might be. So okay, first you got the subject, how you will be able to call. You might be calling different with that reason you are getting null. This you got or not? Why this is the way you need to call the object. Might be here you have problem. That's the reason you are getting null value. Clear or not clear here? You are asking question but not responding. Okay. Now okay, so this is your class object relationship, right? Now you have the student, you have, okay, stu id. Okay, so this is here primary key. Okay, for here teacher id. Okay, this is your primary key, and subject id will be there or not. List of subject id you can do list. This is your primary key. Okay, now this student id you need to keep it everywhere because you are doing one to many. So this becomes your foreign key. Clear? This is your primary key foreign key relationship will happen. This clear? Because you are doing one to many. Student to teacher. I mean this student to teacher I am not sure how you have designed. Okay. I was just explaining you. Okay. I am not sure how is your class. Okay. How you did the one to many, but I am assuming that in the student class you have the teacher and subject. That's all. Vice versa. I mean whatever you have you can do it. Okay, but I'm not sure that how you give the subject ID because you have the multiple subject, right? And each subject, correct. Subject name and subject ID, correct. Yeah, you have to. So this is the way you can do it. And one to many mapping, I already told you how to do that. In that, how many tables I have created? One to many. And now you want to do one directional or bidirectional? Which one you want to do? Anything. I mean, depends how you want to create. You can do it. This I will delete. I will ping this on chat, okay? Because there is nothing for me to commit it. I will ping this on chat. Okay. Now, no subject also you create. I see how many tables you will create. It's easy for you to map it. Okay. You create the subject table also, having subject ID and subject name. That's all. It's easy for you to map it. Always create a small table so that for that only you can do. For okay, so might be now I will tell you one more thing. how you would have done the class definition, right? So for a student, you do stu student ID, okay? Student name, stu email. This is the one. You add it, okay? Now this becomes your primary key. So student is done. Teacher, what you do? Teacher ID is fine. Student, now uh, teacher, you tell me teacher what you have to do. One second, let me see your. A teacher can be assigned to different class for a different subject. So teacher can handle more any subject, right? So you cannot write here this teacher is for which subject. That's what here it is telling, right? A teacher can be assigned to the any subject. So I was thinking here to write teacher subject, like for each stage any all the teacher are specialized, right? So I was thinking that teacher subject. Oh, you can write teacher subject. You can set the value. Yeah, you can write the teacher subject. So primary key teacher ID, foreign key this one. This is your value. Teacher name also, right? Teacher name also you need it, right? That's all I guess. Teacher is fine that much. Subject is subject ID. Subject ID is subject name. So this is your class structure. Okay. Wait. I will ping you this one also. This I will ping you here. This is good, right? Are you getting it? Now, as per my one class have not your understanding doesn't work here. Whatever here it is telling, in that way you need to design. Here whatever they're telling, in that way you need to design. That's all. Don't use. We need entity. We need entity class for. This is entity class only, right? I have to write entity class. This is entity class, right? A student is the entity. Teacher is the entity. Subject is. This is entity class only. I'm writing entity pojo. So here, what you do at the rate table, table name you write student. So you have the three table. This one teacher, then subject. Good, right? We need entity. Okay. I meant for class another class. No, here you will. Okay. So this is your entity class you have written, right? Now you need to give the reference also. Like in a student class, if you want to give the teacher's reference, right? So here it will be teachers, teachers. I mean, I don't know how you are doing, but in a student class, you are giving the teacher's reference. Okay, I have designed it here, right? What I have designed. In student class, I am giving teacher and subject. Okay. So subject also I will give it here. Like that. A class can have more than one foreign key. Yes, but why you need why you need more than one foreign key, right? Here one primary key, one foreign key. That's all. But yeah, it can have. Okay, let me ping you this one also. I think these are all I have already told you, but mm, let me see. While creating master list subject, yeah, this you need to hard code because you are creating the master list. Master list it means that hard code only. You are creating your own data. Yeah, you write first. You are write 2 to 3 subject. Okay, then you increase it. Okay. I will create one customer book credit card, and I have you remember right? I have given you one example. I will create that one also. That project. All mapping is there, so in that way you can do it. This Hibernate I will do it for you. I have explained you one thing, right? So I will explain you in that way you can do it. What is the next question? Guys, keep asking the questions. This is all about the project only. So as per the project login web page, welcome page and display SQL database. What is this? As per the project login web page, welcome page and display of SQL data web page. Right. So this is your welcome page where you have all this, and then people will save. If I will list user, right? So same way you just click it, that's it will only 2 to 3 pages. You can write header footer also. I told you right how to add header footer. So since you are doing the project, you use all the concept. Header footer I have explained you right. These are also you do. Then it's look good. Details will be hard coded. Which details? Subject details, right? Yeah. Here it is saying hard coded only, right? You add all the subject lists in drop down. Drop down. Okay. Teachers names drop down, subject list drop down, class drop down. You know right how to add a drop down, how to insert the value of drop down. You add all the data into the drop down. That's all. Hard code these are in Java, and from Java you will get the pull it. Pull I mean JSP you pull it. You know how to 7.3 drop down. 7.2. I have explained you bigger project than this one. No, this one. Drop down. See the smaller one. You see, drop down. Here you hard code all the course. Same, you see your course detail is already there. Same way you just teacher. That's all. I did all those things for you. You just need to combine all the concept. Any more questions? So today is the last class for me as well as for you. The class will go on, right? 6 month duration, right, for entire things. Whoever, but just for curiosity, who are all learn core Java with me? Can you please hi at least? Who are learn core Java for me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7 people. I'm asking only because I have spent more time with you. That's all. 2 months I have spent with you who have learned Core Java, who came with the phase 2. You work for 1 month. Phase 1, phase 2. Any more questions? First, don't, I would suggest don't do the direct project, okay? So whatever the code I have did, compile it, run it, add some more field, then you will get, little bit confidence. And always keep eye on this GitHub, okay? I will keep committing the changes. How you will got to know that where I have committed the changes? You just go to the home page, and here you see the green button, right? You see, today I have committed. So like if you see any green button, just click on that. You will see what I have committed. You will show as committed servlet, right? So just keep eye on that. I will keep committing some project and all those things. Okay. So you, like that you can track it. Today class anyway I will commit it. I will add you something here. You can reach out. You can connect. You must actually you don't have any query, but I think you have something to raising the ticket and all those things, right? Or you have some form and all those things, right? There you post your questions. Actually, there is no any advisable to connect with the personal connection, so that we can't do. This is not legal with the our term and condition. But anyway, you will not face any problem. But so far, no way. This is the way you can use this GitHub. You can keep the. Okay. What you are facing, tell now. I will explain you now only. This is the more on question answer only. This is more on question answer only. This is more on questions. You can ask your question whatever you want. You can go through. All how to whatever the error you will see. You just copy paste in Google, and then you will got to know the answer. You try understanding the Google answer also. Okay. You raise an incident. If they need, they will call me. Okay. You raise the incident. Mm, or else right? Here you upload. You can always upload your code into the Git. You should have your Git profile. 8 people are following. You see, these are all the. You should have your Git profile, and then first time I'm seeing anyone face also. This one. But yeah. Follow. You will get the You must be getting notification, right, when I'm committing the code for you, right? Yes. Yes. There you will get. There here is the high level thing. Here is the high level thing. What I'm doing. I don't know. Any more questions? Any more questions? GitHub link I have already shared you many times. This I have sent to you simply learn also. So you can, if you send email, they will give you back this link. But anyway, I am sending you again. No, no. First of all, you go with my recording. Okay, don't prepare anything. You learn it here. These are all the small topic you learn Spring Boot. Okay, and then you will go wherever you want. These are all whatever you learn so far, right? All will come into the Spring Boot only. Thank you. If hope everyone enjoyed my so far session. Yeah, that is my job, right? That's the reason you are paying to simply learn to get everyone very clear, right? And simply learn is doing hard to get the correct, instructor so that they will make your understanding very clear, right? So all thanks to your simply learn. Okay. Yeah, today is the last class. Last date of project submission. These all details I don't have actually because I'm not submitting the project, right? So these details I will not be having anyway. You will be only receiving email, reminder, and all those things. Uh, being a instructor, why should I will get that reminder, right? Today class was only about the question and answer. That's the thing only. Project discussion and all those things. What I will again tell you, whatever I taught you, right? Focus on that. Don't go through that. This you didn't teach, you didn't touch. Okay, so going to miss you, sir. Don't miss me. Okay. Great journey with 2 months. Yeah, same here. You are teaching great. Thank you. Thank you. I am the best teacher. Thank you. You are the best student. Thank you. I don't have any count how many classes I have taken. Now I just whatever whenever I will get I will take it. That's all. Next phase I will many batches here I have taken. Now I am thinking to take planning to go for phase 3 and phase 4 also. But phase 3 if I don't like the React. That's the reason. Sorry, Angular. That's the reason I'm not taking because I'm not getting interest to teach this to anyone. This is good and I'm not telling this is very good technology. Somehow I'm not getting enthusiastic to that's the reason I'm not teaching you. But this is very great things to learn. This GitHub I've created for your project on your batch only. I have not. Keep asking the question. Personal answer I will not able to give you. Sorry for that. But subject related question please keep asking. Some question answer I'm not allowed to declare. So that is for privacy and simply learn role term and condition. That is reason I am not even reading your question also. You must be getting it. Any good YouTube, don't go for now YouTube channel because You will not learn. See, the way what I have taught you, right, is the very different way. You will not get. I mean, I'm not telling that you will not get anywhere, but you just stick with the my concept, so it will help you. But when you will become expert, right, there are many YouTube channels where you can, go and enjoy learning. There are many things. You just tutorial for beginners. You just type it. You will even simply learn also have the 1 second. Simply learn YouTube channel is also there. 1 second. Simply learn. SIMPLILEAR. Simply learn. You see, simply learn YouTube channel is also there. Here also, but these are all things. You see, you will not understand so many things. You see, these are all is the high level things. You see, this is simply on YouTube channel is also there. You direct search, you will get it many, but you are little bit away to go through directly anywhere. Jar version, I don't remember. Whatever the jar I have used, I have kept into the leave, okay, and that leave I have already committed. So okay, go to the JDBC here, here, go to the leave folder, MySQL connector 8.2.8. So I'm using 2.8. That's how if you will. Yeah. Just stick with the jar version. Just now you see the problem, right? I'm just trying to figure out the correct jar, but it is not happening. This is jar issue. So just stick with the exact jar. Okay? Stick with the correct jar. Jar is the only problem for servlet JSP. If you will go spring spring.io. See, just creating the one project, how it is. They have changed. They changed the UI. Oh my god. I oh, starter. Wait. START starter. Spring boot. Let me see. Okay, this one, right? Okay. You just click Maven project. Which version of Spring Boot you want to? You just click it here. Okay. You just click on dependency. Okay. You see, right? All the dependencies they have listed it out. All the dependency. So depends upon the jar version. They have compatibility. They have added it. You see, right? They are saying required 2.2 version. So they are doing everything for you. That is the reason Spring Boot is that much usable. You will learn. You see, Spring JDBC, Spring JPA, Spring MyBatis. They will be only giving you the jar. You don't have to add your jar. Okay. These are all everything they have added it here. So that is the reason everyone is crazy about Spring Boot. We enjoy your session. Thank you so much. I also enjoy teaching with you. Yeah, jar version is important. That's the reason you are facing error. And that's the reason I committed all the jar for you so that you will not face any problem. Okay? Jar version is very important. Now, since you told jar version, right? Now I'm thinking I am using 8.13. I should be using this one. But I will change it. Okay? I will change it. JSTL you understood, right? JSTL is a great thing to learn. Any more question? You have another 30 minutes before 11. Anyway, I will not close the session, but ask me whatever the question you have. See, my laptop is not taking charge now. What? Ask your questions, please. No, it is charging. I thought my MacBook gone. Thank you, Mallikarjun. Any more question, guys? Or else wait. I will close the eclipse. Some- I generally don't use the PPT here. Have you watching the pre-recorded session of the Simply Learn? Yes, no, maybe. Are you watching pre-recorded video or not? I'm audible or not? That is the first thing. Hello. I'm audible or not? Yeah. Sorry. These slides you will be having by default somewhere in your portal or somewhere, right? This is Simply Learn slides. You don't have this slide. No, everyone have this slide. Can everyone confirm that you don't have these slides? JSTL today I have covered, right? Yes, we have. I told you, no? Somewhere you should have. This is the whenever you will enroll to it, right? That time in welcome email you must have somewhere you will get it. I have touched everything without seeing the out, set, remove, catch, if, choose, when, everything. I have explained you. For each also formatting tab, cookies. So last class I only told you. Yeah, bottom of the self-learning video. Guys, can you give me the answer of this one? Let me ask you a few questions. Give me the answer A, B, C, D. The object that allow you to access and print the server's output stream is. What is the answer, guys? Please tell me answer A, B, C, D. It is asking from server how you are sending response back to the JSP. Which object are you using? Everyone, please. Good. Out is the answer. Which of the following insert a specific file into the created JSP? Which of the following insert a specific file into the create? Okay, how you are inserting the file? This one, please tell. Everyone, please tell. A, right? JSP include. JSP action tab defines XML elements dynamically. You tell this one. Which one? 3, 4, right? This one? Okay, 4. Question number 4. Please tell answer of the question number 4. Which JSP tag define XML element only, right? JSP element. Only one person. Give answer. In JSP, session are handled with cookie, web browser, session object, code tag. Session object. Session will in session object is the everyone know. This okay, this I have explained you, right? Let me do something for JSP here also. Some question and answers. These are all is the old, no one will ask, but let me do some Q&A for you. Tick 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 tick. Okay, here it is. Which of the following object is used to receive configuration information from the deployment descriptor? Wow. This you tell me. This is the servlet. Deployment descriptor means web.xml, right? Which of the following object is used to receive the configuration? Tell me the answer. Servlet config. Good. Good. The servlet filter is configured in servlet container, web application, jar file, web.xml. Servlet container, web.xml. Which of the following manage to servlet which of the following manage the servlet container, servlet life cycle is managed by whom? Answer the question number 3. Who is managing the servlet life cycle? Servlet container only, right? Which of the following is not used to track the session? Which of the following is cookie is used to track the session, URL, HTTP session, deployment descriptor is not used to track the session. Web.xml is not related to the session, right? It is the configuration file. Now, which of the following statement is not true in the case of CGI? CGI is not good. That's all. Now, take me here. Guys, don't forget to provide the feedback. This is the last session, and generally I got only 4 or 5 feedbacks only, not more than that. But this is the last session. I expect everyone to give. Let me do here. JDBC, you do revision well, okay? Because it will go okay. That object is used to create a database using JDBC. Tell me which object you are using to create the database? Used to create the database using JDBC connection. Statement, right? Okay, this time I will not tell. That dash stored procedure use the same transaction and connection as that of parent SQL. The stored procedure use the same transaction and connection. Nested connection, non-nested sequence parallel, nested. Which are the following used to execute the stored procedure? This you tell. This you tell. Third number B. Statement, prepared statement, callable statement, query. A, B. Tell. This everyone I want correct answer because I have explained you so many times. Store procedure where you will use. Store procedure. See, statement is the simple. Select star from. Prepared statement is the question mark where you are providing the database data value dynamically, right? Callable statement is the store procedure. See, answer is B. Why you are given A? Why all given A? Why you are given A? B, right? That is the database side routine that is defined in the Java classes and stored into the database. Statement, stored procedure, trigger table. Dash is the database side routine. Okay, is defined into the Java class and stored into the database. This one you tell everyone. This one you tell. D. D. D is also fine. Means little bit more. D is not the correct, but the option is not good. You remember, right? Store procedure we create into the SQL, right? And a store procedure name we used to give into the our Java class to run the store procedure, right? I think store procedure only answer. That dash is 1, 2, seal third number. Meanwhile, whatever the doubt you have, please ask. Hibernate, okay, this is Hibernate, right? When is the composite mapping used? This one, please give everyone answer. When a dependent object has a foreign key, when a dependent object has a primary key, when a dependent object does not have a foreign key, when a dependent object does not have a primary key. Composite mapping. Have a foreign key. A, B, C, D. Give me the answer for this one. Guys, please give me the answer. When that dependent object, this is a stupid question. B is also correct, D is also correct. What it means when the dependent object does not have the primary key, it means that it has the foreign key, right? This is the EJB, ignore it. Full text search. Not. D. D. Component mapping, allow mapping, depends on object relation, independent relation. Lightweight open source. Dash is the lightweight open source object relation. Okay. This everyone give answer, no? 5. Lightweight open source object relationship framework. ORM framework is which one? Guys, this one everyone give. This is easy one. Hibernate is the correct. That's all. What is this? JSP we did read, right? JSP we did it. See, we have completed this also, MCQ also. Any questions? We have another 15 minutes. Or if you don't have any question, wait. I will give you the feedback URL. 1 second. How to get the feedback URL? If you are telling good, it is not resume. Okay, here it is. You need to tell everything here. Good, bad, whatever. Can you please fill and confirm here? Last week I only got 5 feedback. That's all. We have total 50 people. Guys, can you fill the feedback and submit it? You have 15 minutes now. Are you doing or not? Yes, no, maybe. Please do and submit. No, this is the last session. In the next phase, what are the technology you have? In the next phase, what are the technology you have? No one is responding. I think you have Spring Boot, Angular, and then DevOps is the last one, right? I am talking about the phase 3. Phase 3. Okay, DevOps also. And then phase 3 is the DevOps only. Phase 4? Oh, then where is the Spring Boot? Here? 4 is the front end. Then front end you will have the, I don't know what you're telling. If you're selling front end, then it will be here Angular, CSS, HTML, this all right. I know, but inside that, uh, I don't know where is your Spring Boot. Is third or fourth? I don't know. You have the syllabus, I guess, right? 5 also there. Oh, or Spring Boot in DevOps, right? Then 3, 4. Course 2, course 3, so I only taken, right? 1 and 2 I have taken. Are you filling the feedback meanwhile? No one is billing. Okay, so anyway, you learn Spring Boot is very, this is a very high demand framework. Okay, if you will write in your resume, you will get job. This Spring Boot is very high demand. DevOps is also high demand. And both the Spring Boot is easy, DevOps is also easy. There is nothing easy, only configuration. DevOps, some remember something. Okay, this Spring Boot you learn very keenly. Everything you should learn. These are three the very high demand language. Angular is also high demand, but that is for UI. For backend, this is the very high demand. So you learn very well. Any question if you have, you can ask. We have still 13 minutes. DevOps is just for deployment. These are all whatever the code we have written it, right? How we will deploy into the server. So that is for deployment. DevOps is nothing but CI/CD. Okay. Here you will learn Git, you will learn Jenkins, you will learn, and what you will learn. I don't know what are the syllabus. Git Jenkins is the primary thing you should learn. Interview preparation, I mean, now you learn, right? Okay, suppose that you know, right? I mean, whoever with core Java with me, but that's fine. But whoever not, you know, right? You need to practice the array and string interview program. This one, array and string. Have you practiced or not? These are all. These are all is the first way to crack the interview. They will ask you to write the code, and then go to the Google, ask Java interview question answer, something like that. Okay. See simply learn tutorial first page. Come here. There are so many question answer. Anyway, no one is going to ask what is the difference between C++ and Java. But go through each and every and try to understand. Don't mark up the answer. Okay, they will caught you immediately. Okay, they will ask you to explain this one. Okay, if I'll ask you what is the system.out.println, what you will tell to me? Let me ask you interview question. If I will ask you what is the system dot, explain me system.out.println, what you will tell? In one session, I have explained you this one. Tell. If I will ask you what, explain me the system.out.println, then what you will tell? System is the class, out is the stat, static variable, println is the method. Remember, right? Or not? Yeah, this is they will ask. Yeah, I explained you. So like that, you need to prepare. What is marker interface? Answer is here only. I am asking. String constant pool. This is the important question they will ask you. JDK, JVM, JRE. They will ask you. JDK, JVM, JRE. I have explained you, right? First class. This they will ask you. So you have everything on simply learn only. runnable. This thread I have already given you, right? Last class. Go to the core Java PPT. Here, miscellaneous. Come here. You will see the thread life cycle. List difference between list and set. They will ask. Difference between hash set, tree set. They will ask. As map table. Yield join sleep method. What is the difference? Difference between hash set, link hash set, tree set. Everything I have given. This is the thread life cycle method. You see how good it is. Everyone have gone through or not? It's simply you told me to write it. Already uploaded. These are all in Git only. Already. Go to the core Java PPT. These are all in the Mac version. There is nothing here. Go to the here core Java PPT. Okay. Inside earlier I have uploaded the Mac PPT, but everyone has the Windows. Then I have converted to the PDF and then I uploaded here. You see day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. All the PPTs I have kept it here. Day 9 and miscellaneous. You see? If you click on day 1, you see? I have explained all those things. These are all in Git only. And even though share to this simply, you see? So many things I have uploaded. You got it or not? How to find? Go to the core Java PPT, you will get it. Day 10. This is a string. Guys, any question? We have another 7 minutes. Servlet, core Java, JDBC. For another batch again I have to create it. This is the first batch I have created with URL. Today mostly I have kept is this for the question and answer and you are not asking, you guys. Any question guys, please tell. Last 7 minutes. This is the how you can do the interview preparation, and don't expect that okay when you will search, right, if you will not be knowing the answer of any of the question, right, don't get like that I don't know anything. You don't, everyone don't know everything, right? So whatever you know you are good. So every day you try to learn core Java. You should learn every day at least 2 to 3 hours you need to spend on the core Java every day, because core Java is the first gateway to crack the interview. Okay, so core Java every day you need to do. Someone raised the hand. Why you have raised the hand? You haven't asked any questions. Hers 605. I have not realized. Many people left also. So guys, anything? No, right? At least you say yes, no. So this is the last class, okay? Next class you will get. When is your next class is starting, by the way? Next session? Tomorrow, so you don't have, I guess, right? When is your next session is starting? For the next phase? No, 4th June. This is the May. Okay, then you have time, right? Okay, then you need to revise all those things. Okay. Once you revise, you will go to. You are getting recording for all the sessions, right? Recording mail or something. Yeah, yeah. Keep that session and always revise. Have you done the feedback or not? Only one people done. Thank you. So at the end now 3 minutes. That's all. So at the end I want to tell you the best of luck to everyone. Okay. Success in your life and do the hard work every day. Do the coding because coding is your life at the end, right? So keep coding, and every day you try to add some more technology in your resume. Try to depth in your knowledge. That's all. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone. Bye. Good night. Have a great day. Great. Bye. Bye everyone. Thank you. This is last session. Bye bye. Welcome. Don't forget to do the feedback. That is the important for me. Thank you everyone. Bye. Good night. Take care. Bye. Good night. Bye. Good night. Sanwaj. Good night. Shoaib. After a long time you pinged, right? Sayed Shoaib. You used to ask multiple questions. Now you are not asking few days. Yeah, good night. Don't worry. Whoever will take their best. Don't worry. I am not the only person who teach well, right? There are many person who do the well. Don't worry. Okay. Okay, friends. Bye. Good night. Take care. Thanks for joining. Bye. Do the feedback at last. Bye. Yeah, we are done.
So, hi everyone. Hope you all had a wonderful session. Please do provide your valuable feedback. The link will pop up on your default browser. And please do give your comments so it would help us to understand if the things that went wrong, and we can improve in the upcoming session, guys. Thank you, Prakash.
Yeah, thanks. Bye.
Bye.